To all the guys who got the exclusive content that we on the show that we did Friday morning, in our Friday morning show, please make sure you guys take that information and tie it into the video that you're going to see today. And you're going to get a different perspective of the video as we broke it down Friday morning. So I appreciate all you guys who came in Friday morning. As we said, we took it down, but exclusively for you guys who got that information, tie that in to the video you're about to watch, and you'll see a different perspective than you would if you didn't see it. Thank you guys. We'll see you guys soon. Peace. Women dating multiple men and how does somebody handle it? Let's go ahead and check this out. Here we go.
I had a girl ask me what, I thought about her dating multiple guys at the same time once. And I told her it's both celebrated and accepted in the culture, but it's unhealthy to our character. And I told her, I said, if you just want to play the field and not commit to anyone, then just say that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're genuinely looking for an authentic connection with someone, then it'll be impossible to pursue that if you're sharing your attention, your energy, your time, and your body with so many different people, not to mention the possible hurt and damage that you're doing to them if one of them or all of them were to catch feelings. I told her that math ain't mathing. That ain't it.
Guys, let's go ahead and talk about it. We're in a time right now where a lot of young men out here don't understand the world as we know it right now because they're in some kind of a reality bubble where they assume that because they can't, women are not allowed to. I've always said to you guys out here, the moment that you meet a woman, there's nothing wrong with looking at her body, looking at her breasts, her curves. There's nothing wrong with that. But the moment you set a judgment or an expectation on a woman, then what you're doing is you're trying to really tie that woman down, and the woman is not even yours yet. And I think a lot of guys actually make that mistake because they assume that women want to play. Women are actually supposed to play fair. And that's just not the case when it comes to the game. Women don't have to play fair. And I think that a lot of guys get hurt and upset because they expect a woman to be this Stepford wife thing. And I've always said to all you guys out here, you don't see what you don't see, and you don't know what you don't know when it comes to the dynamics of relationships. And because many guys, what you guys see in your world and your reality, unfortunately, we all want a woman to be what we want us to be. And I get that, gentlemen, and I'm not knocking you because you want a woman to be a certain way for you. But we have to be honest with ourselves and ask ourselves the question, why should you? Number one, why should you? But number two, it is something that I guess we forget in the world today. And I always keep pushing this even on my live shows. Okay, a woman is not even going to listen to her father. And please understand that a woman has more of a greater connection to her father if she knows him or not than she will with any other man. And if a woman is not just going to follow her father, why would she just follow a guy that she just met? I mean, we just have to game it out, number one, and we just got to figure it out. And I'm not here to upset you guys. I'm just here to get you guys to think about what this guy is saying. If you listen to him, you can see how passive he is. He's a very passive person because what is a female friend? I don't even know what a female friend is. That's kind of weird to me that he's talking about having a female friend. That's kind of weird to me, but that's here nor there. But I don't think you guys are gaming it out and understand. Okay, so marketing 101 in your reality says that women are our greatest consumers, right? So we got to look at this as marketing 101. So if women are our greatest consumers, gentlemen, what do you think happens and why do you think they create what is called an infomercial? Now, people don't understand the rules of an infomercial. An infomercial is putting two things up because they're actually giving women an option and a choice to choose what it is she wants to do. And I think most guys don't understand the rule of the game when it comes to relationships and dynamics. You see, one of the biggest problems a lot of guys have is that they assume that, because I meet a woman, that she should automatically drop all of her friends, all the guys she met before you, the guy that she wants to date, the sugar daddy that's paying her rent and her bills. For some reason, we have it in our head that a woman should then just get rid of or just submit. And it's unfortunate that a lot of young men create judgments and expectations of women that they don't even know. But one thing's to be true. You're not the only guy she's talking to. And I know a lot of y'all guys may seem that that's a bad thing. It's a tough thing. It's like, man, I don't like that she's talking to other people. But we're not gaming it out, because if you game it out correctly, that can be a beneficial thing when you have the game. It won't be beneficial to you if you don't. And a lot of people don't understand the benefits of women talking to other guys. See, guys, when most people don't understand how a woman works, okay, a woman is either going to work from the reality of emotions or reality of logic. And most women operate from logic because most guys are trying to get what's on the surface. And because a lot of women have a lot of guys that's trying to get what's on the surface, what she is actually going to do internally, what she doesn't even realize, is she is actually going to compare. And that's what women do. That's why they always have the infomercials, or the brand X's and things. And a lot of women out there are going to compare a lot of people, because here's the problem. It's not just me giving my body to this person. The question is, who am I giving my body to? Am I giving my body to a person that is insecure, that's needy, that's clingy, that's desperate, that's creepy? I know a lot of people think that a woman should just automatically give themselves away, but women actually process information. And when she's processing the information, she's just making sure that, not about making the right choice, but do I have a good feeling about this person? Is this going to be a one-off? Is this person going to follow me around? Is he going to hurt me? Is he going to harm me? Is he going to follow me? Is he going to question where I'm at? Is he going to think we're in a relationship? So you guys are not looking at all the variables. But why am I saying this? And why am I saying it's a good thing? Because when you have the game, and you're one thought, one mind, one way, you change the whole process of the game by how you think, how you move and behave. A lot of women are just not used to meeting a man that is not going to cling and run behind her. The moment you don't run behind her is the moment that you're going to change the complexities of everything. Because most women, under the construct of the game, they're actually looking for one who is dominant. But see, dominance, remember I told you the other night in the show, dominance isn't loud. Dominance can be quiet. And it is in the silence where women have to process information. And that's what you want to understand. Where most guys, here's the thing about the average guy, for all you guys out there, where you will win, where the average guy is going to lose. You want her to talk to other people because doesn't mean she's going to sleep with everybody. Women are smart enough. I keep telling you, they got stripper 101 in them, and they're smart enough to utilize guys for certain things that they want in certain ways they want to move. They know how to move. They know how to operate around a certain group of guys. And what I'm saying to all you guys out there, until you guys come to Jesus moment and realize that when you're dealing with a woman, that you deal with her on your terms, but the terms cannot be set until that woman can see authenticity in you. If you're not an authentic man in her eyes, you're going to be like everybody else. Gentlemen, I'm not saying push her towards other men, because that's levels of game. Y'all not there now, because a lot of you guys are trying to process what I'm saying right now. Like, Steve, what do you mean she should see other people? And what do you mean tell her to see other people? Guys, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. And if you have the game, you know. She's going to do it regardless. You can't, gentlemen, you nor I can stop a woman from running into other men, having men in her DMs and all that other stuff. That doesn't make her a bad person. She's just okay, if you want her and you want to sleep with her, please understand, you're not the only guy that wants her and wants to sleep with her. So because you want her and you want to sleep with her and you want to be with her, the thing that you're failing to realize in all of this, that you're not seeing how the game is actually working. And the fact of the matter is that when a woman can recognize, and not recognize through her thinking, but recognize through what she feels, that I can be with 100 guys and I only think about you. I can go to dinner with him and think about you. When my phone buzzes and rings, it is another guy, but I'm hoping it's you. That is why, gentlemen, those are the moments when a woman is actually going to say to herself that, you know what, man, I think it's time to cut off all the other guys and focus myself on that guy. That is what we call free will. See, if you were trying to hold a woman back or tell her not to do something, you're not just telling her not to do something. You're trying to create a dictatorship. You're trying to handcuff her, and you're showing her your insecurity. And when a woman realizes that you're insecure, she knows that if I give an insecure man some of this, what I got, it's a bad thing, man. It is like it's like smoking at a gas station or something, or putting a flame next to a can of gas. She's not going to do that. What she's going to do is she's going to process and weigh everything out. And this is why, guys, I'm saying, I know you hate to hear this, and this is where the guy's going wrong. You can't shame a woman into doing something, or the world doesn't work that way. You can try to shame a woman all you want, but that's still not going to stop other men from wanting to talk to her. But and I'm not saying you've got to be the best looking or the tallest or the one that looks good. I'm saying when you got this game and you make more mental and emotional connections with them. And I'm not saying you be emotional. It's the sexual tension that you present to her, which is going to draw out more of her femininity. The more of her femininity is drawn out, the more she's going to feel connected to you. Again, remember, I want to be the last thing she thinks about before she goes to bed. I want her to be in bed thinking about me, and I want her to wake up in the morning wondering, is that message I see on my phone from him? Oh my God, it really messes him up because they get a lot of messages, and when she's hoping it's you, that's when you know that you're the guy. And when you're not threatened by other men, it kind of throws her off because that's what the world is about. A lot of guys are threatened by women, and I don't want you to be that guy. I want you to actually soak up the game and realize that there are no threats in this game. And if you lock into the game the right way, you'll be finding this. And please, I'm not saying to push her towards other men. I'm just saying you got to come to the realization that she is entertaining other men. I did not say in a sexual way. There might be a little flirtatious banter because what do you think the other guys are doing? They're doing the same thing you're doing. They're trying to get between her legs, and they're going to do everything they can. But see, I'm not trying to get, see, what separates me is that's the thing. I'm not trying to get between her legs. I'm trying to show her why she should get with me. And that's the difference. That's why I invite them to be selected. I am not running behind her, and that's going to give you a different thing. That's going to give you something different and totally in the game. So guys, just remember, gentlemen, that I understand you can't talk to a woman like it hurts me that you see other guys, and I don't want you to talk to other men, and I feel bad that you do. You can't do that. You have got to accept a reality that you don't want to accept. You're not the only one she's talking to. You're not the only one that wants to take her on a date. You're not the only one that wants to sleep with her or do nasty things with her. You are not the only one, but you can be the only one that doesn't run behind her, have a standard of what we call diamond dick, and you'll be fine in all this, gentlemen, okay? So don't sweat that, man. But I appreciate you guys out here. It's the end of our video, not the end of our discussion. But gentlemen, if you need help, guys, go ahead and start your pathway right now. Go ahead and send me an email at themanmindset@gmail.com. And also, gentlemen, If you're not ready, hey, check out the information. We got videos, YouTube shorts, and I'm going live all the time where you can talk to me one-on-one, whether it's a text message, a question, or you want to call me live. We give you access unlike anybody out there. So gentlemen, just remember what I'm saying, guys. Please do not express your feelings, your emotions, and don't be passive. You should not have a female friend, and you should not dip into her lifestyle, because that is a great insecurity that a lot of people are not going to tell you about. What she does is none of your business. The question is, she should be asking you what's going on with you. Who are you messing with? Who are you talking to? And if you can do it that way, guys, you're actually going to win in the game, guys. All right. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, you are going to enjoy the video that we have right here. Guys, please soak up the game, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.